Bonjour la classe, c'est Madame Hunter et aujourd'hui c'est lundi le 11 mai 2020 et aujourd'hui c'est lundi, alors normalement nous lisons le lundi, on lit le lundi et aujourd'hui nous allons lire un article du petit journal francophone. Alors, this video, I'm going to show you a little bit how to access it, and then I'm going to read the article with you or to you so that if that helps in your comprehension at all, we can go ahead and do that. Okay, so let me share with you the screen that you are first on, which is PowerSchool. And so on the PowerSchool page, you can see the attachment right here, which is the document. So on the video, I'm going to share this with you so you can read along with me, but I recommend that you definitely click on and access the document. So I'm going to do that and share with you now that document. Okay, so when you open it up, this is the first page that you'll see. And this is the page that you want. So there are 4 pages in this document, but you just need the first page. And so the article is Le Petit Journal Francophone, the little French newspaper, which has been adapted for our use. And I've gone ahead and edited it even further for you guys. So actually, just before I get stuck into reading, I'm going to just highlight, instead of stopping as I'm reading, I'm going to tell you now. There's a couple of things that you might think are typos when you're reading. So the first one is here, des Français, then it has point E, point S. So why is that there? Now, some of you probably can identify that anytime you add an extra E or even add an extra S, that's to do with gender and number. So des Français is generic, Française is specific for a girl, a French girl or woman, and then Française, adding an extra S in the end, is just generic women. So this right here is just showing how in the language the author is trying to say it's not just for masculine but for feminine. Okay, and then the second thing that I want us to look at is something which I've never used before in class, and I don't think you've ever seen before. Let me just enlarge this article for you guys. It's right here, where it says, if you follow where my cursor is, where it says qu'il, and then it's E-E-L-S, E-E-L-S. That is not ils, and it's not else. It's a mixture of the two. Now, we know that in the French language is very gender divided and gender driven, masculine, feminine, male, female. And so il is for boys and elle is for girls. So this right here is a development in the language to indicate that no specific gender. So this is often used kind of in French for they is masculine or feminine, but in English they is just very general. This is a generalization. So people that don't want to be identified specifically as one gender or another, and this is what the author has chosen to use. Now in French, there is not specifically official subject pronoun for this. But this one seems to be the most popular that's being used. And you see it a couple times throughout the article, so it's worth just bringing to your attention. Okay, so I'm going to get stuck in reading, so read along with me, but as this is a video, once we're done, you probably want to go back and read the text again yourself, or you can pause the video at any time you need to as well. On y go. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire après le confinement? Des Français expliquent ce qu'ils vont faire après le confinement. L'Europe va sortir du confinement. Le gouvernement français a annoncé que le pays sortirait du confinement progressivement à partir du 11 mai. Brut, un média en ligne français, a demandé à des Français la première chose qu'ils vont faire après le confinement. Dans une vidéo très touchante, des personnes ordinaires et des célébrités ont répondu à la question. Voici ce qu'ils ont répondu. Numéro 1, voir sa famille. Numéro 2, voir ses amis. Numéro 3, aller dans les lieux publics, à la piscine, chez le coiffeur, au café ou au restaurant. 4, profiter de la nature. Et toi, quelle est la première chose que tu vas faire après le confinement? Toutes les réponses sont touchantes. Mais Baptiste Laubert, youtubeur, a donné la réponse la plus intéressante. Après le confinement, il veut revoir ses valeurs, ses priorités et sa façon de vivre. C'est vrai que pendant le confinement, tout le monde a été obligé de changer sa façon de vivre. Il y a des changements difficiles et tragiques et des changements bons. Bons pour nous, bons pour la planète. Est-ce que tu vas changer ta façon de vivre après le confinement? Comment? Okay, so I'm going to let you read that through again, or you can watch the video through. This is the glossary for that, so all of those words which are emboldened within the text, which you are not familiar with, go have a look at those and check as you read. And then the last thing I'm going to draw your attention to is right down here where it says Brut Media. This is the origin of this article. So if you click on the link and follow it, it'll play a video which is really interesting. There's all these people here will be featured in the video, as well as many other people, and they're all talking about this subject. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire après le confinement? So it's really cool. They do talk really fast, but it's still good to like listen to at least one time just to kind of hear those accents. Try and grasp as much as you can, especially after having read the article, you'll understand a little bit more. Okay. So one final thing before I go is, let me go back to the original page. I will show you just to check you know what you're doing. So read the article, we've listened together, you probably want to go through and read it again. What you're going to do then is summarize your understanding in English. Do not use Google Translate, don't need to. I know there's going to be things that you don't understand. It's a challenging level for you. That's okay. Just tell me without putting extra work on yourself. Tell me what you do understand. So write a detailed summary, as much detail as you can understand from the text. And then, very simply, in French, you're going to respond to this question. So in the article, I was talking about qu'est-ce que tu vas faire après le confinement? And then I want you to respond for yourself. Now, we have just come out of our time of lockdown, but we're still not fully out of we're out of lockdown, but we're not out of confinement, but we're not fully back to normal. So as as we progress through those different stages, what was one thing that you were looking forward to, and what's one thing that you still, what's the first thing that you want to do? That's what these people were writing about. Okay, so write your as best as you can, or you can just tell me, record yourself speaking. You can do it either way, but in French. Okay, so two simple things, and you can do it on paper and then take a picture of it, or you can type it out, but try and upload it in this discussion here. Unless you're having any issues, you can email me or try and get it to me a different way. Okay, merci beaucoup, au revoir et bonne chance.